A spectacular strike by Edinson Cavani gave the moneymakers the matchup they wanted as Uruguay eased to victory over the Czech Republic to reach the China Cup final. Gareth Bale and Luis Suarez have taken prime billing for this Far East-friendly tournament, and the pair will line up in opposition on Monday for an encounter that has plenty of intrigue and perhaps a little edge too. The Real Madrid and Barcelona strands see to that, while Ryan Giggs can plan for a much more rigorous examination of his abilities as a manager than China provided. Uruguay are headed for Russia this summer and present a good gauge for Welsh aspirations. Putting 6 past the host nation was a confidence boost, but tackling the gnarled experience of a side who reached the World Cup semi-finals in 2010 is something else. Suarez was of course in that team from South Africa, so too Cavani and Diego Godin, and all three started against the Czechs in Nanyang. Suarez scored the opening goal from the penalty spot before Cavani made victory comfortable with the sweetest of bicycle kicks. Uruguay: Muslera, Varela, Jimenez, Godin, Laxalt, Nandes, Sanchez 60, Betancourt, Rodriguez 79, Vecino, Torreira 68, De Arrascaeta, Ramirez 61, Cavani, Stuani 79, Suarez, Gonzalez 79, subs not used: Campana, G. Silva, Pereira, Coates, M. Silva. Goal scorers: Suarez 10, Cavani 37, Czech Republic: Pavlenka, Kaderabek, G. Bersalassi, Suchi, Novak, Borel, Friedek 38, Derrida, Sosic, Travnik 76, Barak, Schick, Kremensic, Kopik 61, subs not used: Veklik, Kalas, Massapust, Luftner, Kubek, Tekl. Ugas. Uruguay could be considered dark horses for a run this summer, having reached the last 16 in Brazil 4 years ago, and were too savvy for a Czech side that is desperately short on the kind of star-quality Pavel Nedved or Petr Cech used to provide. Cech would probably have been smarter than his successor between the sticks, Yuri Pavlenka, who 10 minutes in rushed from his line and clumsily slid in as Suarez raced to reach a loose ball. Suarez is too sharp to beat in a duel, and sure enough the former Liverpool striker got a toe in first and drew the clear foul. Suarez stepped up and whipped his shot from 12 yards into the roof of the net, sending Pavlenka the wrong way with his sleight of foot. Suarez nearly made it too, but sent his header from Guillermo Varela's cross just the wrong side of the post. Cavani was emphatically accurate with a more difficult chance shortly before the break. Uruguay seized on a poor clearance by Pavel Kaderabek to hook the ball back into dangerous territory, and when Nades glanced on, Cavani was in the clear. The Paris Saint-Germain striker reacted instinctively with a somersault and thumping connection to send the ball flying into the net. The Czechs appealed for offside, but Kaderabek had been slow to advance and Cavani's goal was legitimate. The Europeans almost found a way back when Patrick Schick nodded on Vladimir Derrida's cross, but the ball drifted just wide. Schick then had an even better opportunity when the ball fell loose 8 yards out after a good Czech attack, but he smacked the post. Uruguay should have had a penalty when Michael Kremensic pushed Carlos Sanchez in the back as he chased Suarez's pass, but the officials were unmoved. It did not matter. Next up, Bale v Suarez.